The one with Phoebe's dad is definitely one of my favourite Christmas-themed Friends episodes. Chances are I'll say that about everyone because I love the Christmas episodes, but this one's particularly iconic for a few reasons, both in terms of the narrative and in terms of quotes. This is the Happy Christmas Eve Eve episode, which I think is one of the most quoted moments in Friends, based on what I see on social media. This is the 9th episode of the 2nd season of Friends, directed by Kevin Bright, and obviously we have the Christmas aspect. Monica and Rachel are giving people cookies for Christmas instead of tipping them, for example, Treeger, the mailman, and not everybody is taking favourably to that. But I have to say, when they're making the cookies, they look delicious, so I wouldn't mind that. But the main narrative focuses, as the title suggests, on Phoebe finding her father. She realises that the man she thought was her father is not her father. And it turns out that actually her father is still alive, and she obtains an address for him. But whether or not she'll be able to actually go and see him is another question. And I might discuss what happens with that with a spoiler warning in a moment. But I like the fact that the episode couples this jolly, not very serious Christmas narrative, and the episode, the scenes in the episode inside Monica and Rachel's apartment are really festive. Everything's decorated beautifully. There are so many Christmas decorations. The scenes from the Christmas party are good fun. There's a lot of comedy surrounding there. And then we have that coupled with the much more serious and emotional narrative of Phoebe wanting to visit her father. Now, I will say it's probably not the best idea to do that on Christmas Eve. I feel like if she went on Christmas Eve and it went wrong, that would forever be in her memory of Christmas Eve. So I feel like maybe setting that narrative on Christmas Eve wasn't the best idea, but at the same time, it does make it more emotional because she's without a family on Christmas Eve, which is obviously quite an emotional thing. But I think the balance of jolly comedy and emotion worked really well. Really thoroughly enjoyable episode. The slinky thing as well is something, whenever I see a slinky, that goes in my head. That runs through my mind. I also like the fact that the episode wasn't focusing too heavily on Ross and Rachel and the list issue. I like the fact that it took a step back to allow for some Christmas cheer and for Phoebe to have a chance as well. So it's really a beautiful, all-round, solid episode with a great balance to it and a lot of quotes. A lot of things in this I absolutely love. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. As I said, it's one of my favourite Christmas Friends episodes, but having said that, yeah, I probably do say that quite frequently, but I love it. The one with Phoebe's dad is a brilliant episode. And yeah, I won't go into any more detail with spoilers. I don't think I need to, but if you do want to discuss it in more detail with me, please feel free. I'd love to know which moments you love. The gift giving as well, I think, is a beautiful scene, brilliantly done. Really thoroughly enjoy that as well. Very entertaining. Definitely a wonderful episode.